Alrighty. Let me know if the music is too loud or... Okay. So right off the bat, we have an institutional candle right here. It looks like it's been really overbought. I'm just gonna give it a little more time to spread around so that we get a little bit more data. That's what we always do, right? We just leave it rolling until we see what's going on. In the meantime, while this is rolling, want to go look at the news if there's any news. Of course, we're gonna filter it by high impact. And because we're trading GJ, I'm just very interested in the GBP JPY news. Okay. So tomorrow, and then on the 12th, we should have major news. Okay, Brexit vote, very important. Yeah, Brexit should be, I believe it was bad for the GBP because they were exiting the union. And what's really important to know about, the UK being in the European Union is that like every product that goes out of the UK and into the UK is kind of like tax-free. It flows really simple in and out, right? Whereas for us Europeans, if we order a product, let's say like you want to order a makeup palette online, and you order it from the States or like Dubai, whatever, you're gonna have to deal with tax duties, import duties, fees, and that's why when this gets lost with the UK, a lot of money has to be paid for that, right? So I really want to see what happens on the 12th. So we have institutional candle right here. Price came collect orders. So when price moves back into the zone where institutional candle has formed, we say that it's mitigation. Just for educational purposes, kind of an intro to our new chapter that's coming out. All right, another institutional order block. Let's see if we can see a retest back up so we can take an entry there. Okay, guess not. Okay, 7th. We'll be looking at news. Okay, 12. Let's see. Another big buy before you sell candle, another institutional where we see push up in the middle of big momentum, right? Pushing now, push up, collecting all the stop losses, and then look at this momentum back down. Very institutional, which means putting in orders, and it also matches with the volume. Volume is very high, spiking, right? So we want to see mitigation. By that, what I mean is I want the candle to go at least to here, to the entry, for us to go in. That would have been like the perfect scenario. If not, we'll see. I'll go very slow. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Taking an entry. Sell. Risking 1%. All right, let's see where this closes. So whenever you enter in the order blocks, it's really nice to look for entries at the entry of this institutional candle, the middle of the body, or the wick. So I was just seeing, based off this rejection from this candle before, and this penultimate candle before the liquidity grab meaning returning to the zone, that is what determined my entry, so that the bias. Would you not get in on the following the institutional candle? So let me see if I get your question right. So you want to enter right here, like on this candle? Let me know, and then I'll explain the answer. So if that was your answer, I mean your question, I'm sorry, it's a little late. Yes, okay. So whenever this happens, right? Remember when I was talking about mitigation at the beginning, meaning that this is only so that the stop losses get cleared. This is so that the liquidity gets grabbed, meaning everyone going into a sell right here, because who wouldn't want to go into a sell here with this candlestick? Huge momentum. And you see this huge momentum, everyone going in, right? And this is the just covering all the stop losses, wiping them out. It always has to come back. And this is what's called mitigation. And these are the really good entries. So let's see where we can take our profits out. I'm gonna let it roll. I think I'm gonna leave it to here. I think it has the potential to go down even lower. Oh, we currently 70 pips in profit, which is great. Let's see, I'll be waiting here though, I think, because of this. So whenever you see market going sideways, right? Here it's going sideways, not much is happening. When we notice this, we usually see that the banks are accumulating the price, so they're putting in orders, which means if they entered here, they would want to cover. But there is another zone that I saw, and don't worry guys if this doesn't make sense. It's because the chapter is not out yet. Don't worry. This is all that's why I'm introducing you slowly. So now we're talking about mitigation. Then next lesson, we're gonna be talking pools and a little bit in depth, then slowly more in depth of accumulation, distribution. So we're taking baby steps so that no one starts to freak out. Okay, almost at take profit. Andrea always says patience is a virtue. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay, perfect. Closing, 10% gain. Let's see how many pips that was. 156 pips. Awesome. So when we see sideways action like here, like I said also here, this is what reaccumulation is. Let's see how price responds to this little fake out right here, if it will come to here. So this was kind of the support and then the fake out. Let's see if it will come to the level. And then we also have other levels that haven't been filled yet. So remember here, when we had the drop, institutional candle created, mitigation. Well, here, this zone and this zone has also been very institutional. We know that because consolidation, and we might see price even breaking this zone, or even this for that matter. Let's see. We're gonna be just watching if the price can make, well, for sure it will make a pullback. Let's just see how far it can go. And also I'm watching the date, and tomorrow is the Brexit news, I believe. So it would be Tuesday the 12th. So news, okay. Let's see if any action happens today. Okay. Also, big sell before you buy. Very interesting to see. Pushing the price down, but the volume isn't that big. But this could be a sign of reversal. So we could maybe see a potential buy maybe to here. Also this wick, very interesting. The only reason why I'm not that comfortable with going into a buy is just because no volume. And while low volume, we already learned from the previous lessons, I say this on almost every live session that we have. Whenever we see low volume, it should mean continuation in one way. And big volume manipulation, which is what we saw here. Low volume could mean either way, up or down. Could an institutional candle also indicate a fake out? Yes, that is an amazing question. So yes, it could, because the fake out then would lead to the mitigation. So let's find an example. Okay, this was the final candlestick before it sold off up, right? Then it did a retest, started going up, but before, look at how much it faked down to the downside. Look at this big wick. This is because right here, you can tell because it gives it away when you train your eyes. And I'm gonna slowly train your eyes, guys, so that you will also learn. And when you learn spotting institutional candles, you'll notice that there is just a game. It's always ping pong, up or down. So okay, institutional candle, and don't think that institutional candle is only one size or one length, or it's generally, this is what I like to think about, or this, but it's not 100% the same all the time. Like I say, there's one guy, very respectable, called the Wyckoff. Of course, a lot of you guys know him. That says you can never expect the same from the market. Market will never be the same. That's what we have to remember. We're in an industry where the reward that we're looking for is impeccable, is the biggest reward out of all, and it's freedom. But we have to be willing to put in the work. We have to be willing to put in open-mindedness to learn and just keep going. Because if you put in 500 hours of learning, I promise you that you will get that breakthrough, and you will understand everything. It will make sense. There's a question. Oh, okay. No, there's not. Okay. Yeah. Institutional candle, fake going up, retest, going back up, fake out. And who knows how long it has been here, you know, because it closed here. Collecting the last stop losses, which means number one, giving the banks better position to go in a buy. Number two, collecting money because they're wiping out stop losses. So yes, institutional candle means that it has to come back for the liquidity grab before it spikes up. So that would be the fake out. And yes, completely valid. So back to our case. Low volume. Let's just see how the candles are responding. I would pull multiple time frames. I'm just afraid it's gonna be lagging. I don't want any problems. So let's see if any candle can come back to this zone. We're gonna be patient. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on with me today, but yippee. So if it comes back for this liquidity grab, if it fakes out, yes, 100% buy. Let's see. So far, looks like I'm wrong. Okay, no, never mind. Came back down. Going into that buy. Gonna be looking for take profits right here. We'll see how big the momentum is. If we see multiple rejections, just gonna be looking. So this would be one take profit, second take profit, and the third take profit here. Obviously, we want to go for the biggest take profit, but we have to be open-minded because as we go, price might not respond well. It might just start going back down. So definitely not completely entitled to the opinion, just respecting the price. All right. All right, see this very big momentum. Okay, very, very big momentum. Let's see. Do I want to take it out? Okay, rejecting back, which is good. We want to see some healthy pullbacks. Oh, okay. Let's see where it closes. I'm gonna take it out because it already hit. So let's see where you closed, girl. Okay, 10 more seconds. Gonna be slowing down the speed, and this is why the simulator is so great. We can go as fast as we want to or stop the price. We're not missing out anything. It makes it really good for me because I can explain more in depth. Okay, taking it out. So let's look at the account so far. 31%. And how many trades did we take? Two trades? So yeah, 30% growth from 2 trades is, I'm really, really, really happy about that. Okay, let's see what's happening, if it's gonna push even higher. Also institutional, but price already came back to this 50%. You know, remember when I said look for entries at the open, 50%, or the wick? Price already came at the 50% here. Let's see. Oh, I also see that we're approaching the 12. Now let's see. Usually with this little pullbacks, we did see some pullbacks here, some pullbacks here. But what goes around comes around. what the theory says is if it spikes up really high, then it must go down. That's just how it works, is the balance. It's kind of like Newton's law, right? Let's see though, because I might be wrong. Keeping an open mind, already seeing that the price starting to consolidate, which means we could see price reversing back down. We have high volume because, you know, it's the 12th. So news about Brexit vote coming in. So this is where I really like these candlesticks. Very big buy, then sell. I mean, not very big, but it's enough to push the people that were impatient. You know, usually when, excuse me, give me 1 second. Sorry guys, that was my cat. So when the candle hasn't closed yet, notice how even I was like, should I close it? But some people, the impatient ones, they enter when the spike happens, they enter right away and they want to short. Well, this was to cover all the stop losses. Now I want to see if the price will mitigate back here because we have a lot of volume, a lot of orders. Let's see if that liquidity grab will happen. And then we'll see, you know, if it pushes down, more than likely looks like it's gonna go down. And again, I'll be looking at the same targets. We'll see what will happen. Okay. Let's see if it can go back up. Okay, slowly. Let's see if it will touch the zone or at least like come to this level. Or maybe this one would be even better. Okay. Going in, touch the zone. That was my confirmation I wanted. Ideally this one, right? The first touch back. Okay, now let's see. Stop loss would be right after this wick, so above the wick. Okay, I'm gonna see next bar just because I'm also a little nervous and I have the option to forward it. Okay, now we're in profits. Where's the stop loss? The stop loss, if you enter at the institutional, stop loss is above the wick. Oh, okay. That was really fast. I don't think it can, well, maybe it will touch. Well, I will just take the profits. All right. Let's see what will happen. Okay, going back up. See, now it's not at any of the institutionals right here. So I'm just gonna wait, not gonna be entering. Okay, now it's getting a little interesting. Oh, a lot of news. All right. Let's see. Still a lot of news. Maybe for a buy, but this is now the old zone. So maybe we should just end it here because we had 50%, almost 50% growth. Guys, I don't think we've ever had this much profit-wise. Would you have traded any GBP pairs on Brexit day? I would trade them if I had the AAA chart. Remember, we were talking about AAA opportunities. Then yes, if the chart would make complete sense for me, then yes, of course I would. But usually, no. But here, it was very easy to understand, right? Very easy to explain what happened. The Brexit day was just speeding it up. You know, it made quicker moves. So that's why it was good. Yeah. So volatility was actually an advantage. Okay, guys. So today we talked about entries, institutional candles, taking entries, talking about volume. We chose a little bit volatile days, but here where it wasn't as volatile, we also explained identified zones. So we have a brand new week coming up. I really wish you guys the best week, the most profitable. I have some setups already marked up. I'm gonna be dropping them in the Discord so you guys can look and maybe take trades. Of course, these are just, you know, educational, but some of you guys take them. So you guys all make me really proud. I'm so happy that you joined. Let's keep going, keep learning so that we can make our dreams come true, okay? I wish you guys the best evening ever and the best trading week. And especially this year with the elections, the market's been more volatile, whereas last year it wasn't, it was just slow. Now let's take advantage of that, okay? All right, guys, this will be available in a couple of hours. You can watch it back. If you have any more questions, message me. If you need any other help, I'm here 24/7. I'm proud of you guys. Keep going. Bye.